Do you believe Jon Jones is ducking Tom Aspinall? I keep hearing this, and it's the dumbest thing I've heard in a very long time. This is a very much a new fan take. This is a casual take. I don't even want to say casual because you could be one of those fans that's just watching and watching every event, you know. But if you have this take, it tells me something about you. It tells me you don't know Jon Jones. You don't know Jon Jones and you don't know Stipe. You don't even understand why the fight is happening and why the fight needs to happen. Jon Jones versus Stipe Miocic is about legacy. This fight, you know, Jon Jones, greatest light heavyweight of all time. Stipe, greatest heavyweight of all time. You have to do it. It's a fight that must happen. This is a fight where if Stipe, who they both have a common opponent in Daniel Cormier, who's also one of the greatest fighters of all time, arguably the second greatest light heavyweight of all time, arguably, the second greatest heavyweight of all time, for the UFC. It's one of those things, bro. DC, Jon Jones, Stipe, this whole story that we're watching play out is about legacy. DC lost the race. Third place, Daniel Cormier. Fair enough, bro. Double champ, all things like that. Jon Jones, probably first place. Stipe and Jon Jones are at first place. They're tied for first place. And that's what this fight is about. That's why we have to see it. For Tom Aspinall to think that Jon Jones is ducking him, for him to kind of put it out there, because he said some quotes like, I don't want to be the guy to say that Jon Jones is scared. So why are you kind of saying it? He indirectly says it. But regardless, Tom Aspinall is not on Jon Jones's mind because Jon Jones has beaten fucking 15 Tom Aspinalls. You get what I'm saying? And what do I mean by that? I mean, who is Tom Aspinall in this picture? He is the young upstart. He's the young buck in the division. He's the guy that's the future. Not just the future, but the right now. The guy's the interim champion. You have to give him his credit. He knocked the fuck out of Sergey Pavlovich. He's a storm. You know what I mean? Credit, salute, hats off to Tom Aspinall. This is not about downplaying the skills and who Tom Aspinall is. However, in terms of legacy, in terms of resume, Tom Aspinall don't have it yet, bro. He got to earn it, bro. He got to keep putting in the work, and he has to earn the right to even have a seat at this table. He's just the guy right now. Hats off to him, but let's see if you could go in there and beat a Surreal Gone. I think he should defend his interim title, which has been done before by Andrei Arlovsky. It's been done before by Renan Barão. It's happened. Is it goofy? Is it stupid? Yeah, the interim title should give you automatic credence to a title shot, but there's special circumstances, and this right here is an example of special circumstances. We cannot not see this fight. Jon Jones versus Stipe. It's the fight to make. Now, do I want to see Tom Aspinall versus Jon Jones? Yes, I do. Do I think Tom Aspinall has a better chance of beating Jon Jones than Stipe? Yes, I do. I would favor Jon Jones over Stipe to beat... No. I would favor Tom Aspinall over Stipe to beat Jon Jones. Stipe has a chance, right? We've never really seen Jon Jones take a punch at heavyweight. Stipe can punch, he can crack, he moves well. He lost to Francis Ngannou, guys. Like, people talking about Stipe's washed and all these things. He lost to Francis Ngannou, who, look at how good he's doing. You get what I'm saying? Look at how good he's doing over there. And there's no shame in that. I think Jon Jones probably would have lost to Francis Ngannou too. So to make it out like, oh, Stipe's washed and all things like this. No, he's not. Because guess what? This fight, like the Tom Aspinall fight, does nothing for Stipe either. Tom Aspinall's talking about, oh, well, the UFC told me that they offered me Stipe on UFC 300. No, they didn't, bro. No, they didn't. Not seriously anyways, because Dana White openly said after, like months ago, he said after Tom won, no, we're not offering Stipe no interim title shot. That would be an insult. So that was months ago. All of a sudden you're talking about they offered you a fight at UFC 300. Which is it? Like, I don't buy it. So I don't know. I don't know. I like Tom Aspinall, but the more he opens his mouth about this topic, it's kind of like, bro, it's cringe. It's cringe. You're you're not there yet. Resume for resume. Jon Jones has knocked off several contenders. Beating another contender does nothing for him. Um, it does something for him because it's at heavyweight. Don't get it twisted. It does something for him because it's at heavyweight. But it doesn't do as much for him as a fucking one-off win against the GOAT of heavyweight. I put the quotes because you could argue who it is between him and Fedor, but, you know, UFC-wise, it's Stipe. You could even argue Cain Velasquez. I don't know, but you get what I'm saying? But most people say it's Stipe. Fair enough. Stipe's great. I love Stipe. Good job. But that's my take on this, man. I don't believe Jon Jones is ducking Tom Aspinall. I think you're ridiculous to say that, and you're biased, and you just don't know the story. You don't know the whole thing. This is a very I started watching in 2018 kind of thing. This is a very you know what I mean? Like, I started watching when at the Apex when there was no sound. Like, what, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like, learn the history, show some respect, and understand what we're talking about here, you know? That's how I view it. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you agree, disagree, it doesn't matter. Just join the discussion and please follow for more. Thank you. You are appreciated.